How we doing, friends? Florida History Hunter, and I'm pulled off the highway, check out an old cemetery, and I'm actually in the woods out behind it. I noticed that there's a valley with some really nice sized pine trees back here, you know, in the 100-year-old range, by today's standards, are ancient. The crows are leading me in. I don't know what they want me to see. Yeah. Sort of debating whether or not I want to go in any deeper. The deeper I get, the thicker it's going to be with ticks. I sprayed down really good on my clothing, but always one of them little suckers gets in. So I want to remember this spot and come back when it's a little cooler, because it's definitely going down a ridge right in front of us. The ridges usually mean water. So let's get on, double back here, and I'm going to take a look at the cemetery. And this is a return trip. I've been out here before. This is actually a family cemetery for the Clifton family. And this kind of stuff we always got to be looking out for, because this is darn near ready to do a topple. And one doesn't want to be underneath that stuff when it comes down, because that'll run you right over. Like a good spot to do slip into the back. Trying not to leave my pants hanging here. Okay. And this looks like muscadine leaves. Alright, so we came in the back. Whoop. And this is the back end. Oh, hold on a minute, folks. Thank you. So this is the back end of the Clifton family cemetery. What the heck is that? Looks like a piece of farm equipment. Like some kind of drag. Got cables on it. Might have been some kind of device for lowering coffins. Only device. Some kind of barn cable strap assembly. A lot of people come out here. Every time I come out here, I see more damage, like these pots have gotten broken. Oh, look at this. It's a dead tortoise. Look at that. Something's chewing on them. And look right there is the old hammock again. Yeah, there's got to be water down there somewhere, down low, I'm guessing. That's an old hammock. Maybe just right there. Excuse me, folks. So it's not just, look at the size of that gulper tortoise burrow. It's active one, and never cross over the sand berm in front of them, because that's where they put their eggs. Just right there at our feet is some native milkweed right there. There seems to be a good colony of gulper tortoises. I see holes. So as I was saying, this is mostly Clifton, but then you get the family spin-off thingy going. So there's Griffiths and Doyles, but they're all Cliftons, because this is the Clifton family cemetery. And some of these are quite old, as you can see. Look at the erosion going on. And see, this is back in the days where you had a headstone and a footstone. You don't see footstones that often. You can see these are very well eroded. This one is, can't even read it. 1891, I think, 1889, interred. And they thought they were buying some really nice stones, and they're all disintegrated. And then you got somebody that had money, you know, and they bought. What they bought here? Who is this? This is Henry Clifton, 1846, 1928. Soldier, obviously. And here's Martha, his wife, 1857 to 1935. So I wonder if they were the first two, or if actually a lot of times back then it wasn't unusual to bury your children, and then to have your children bury you. Last time I was here, there was a gatekeeper. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful jumping spider. And let's see if my little girl is still hanging around. They usually stick around. I don't see her. Yep, I don't see her anywhere. She may have been eaten by another spider. I noticed this property butts up against the agricultural area. Property line right here. We got red cedar trees. Somebody planted those as a marker. And the marker was the entrance, because there's red cedar trees on both sides. Or There's actually a whole row of them. So they were done as a property line, probably for the cemetery property. Back in the day, they decided to plant some native trees. And they are native trees. Florida red cedar. And here's one of those hills I'm going to avoid. And I was right. There's water here. Wow. Look at that. Does it go that way? Was it a full-blown creek at one time? And choked up? And look from here for a minute. There's these oak trees overhanging it. Yep, just what I thought. It's just going to keep going down and down. I do like this oak bridge right here. Freaking awesome, this. Little fence line right there. Well, now we can see why they picked this spot for the cemetery, because it was overlooking water. And how much water there is here going that way is unknown. I'll have to see if I can bring it up on a map. And that it isn't all covered up. So this is your Florida History Hunter, and we're going to call this a termination of the hike. Click that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Have a great day. Thank you.